This light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. UA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Armstrong. Let's get right to the action. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team flying down there. Good job and limit the return. Not much there. So Texas A&M's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, the last meeting, this great rivalry was historic. First time as SEC rivals. First time they've played since 2011. Juiced up environment in Aggieland. Texas handled business, actually dominated the game. Final score doesn't indicate that.
Chris, I'm with you. And one of the benefits, I think, of Texas joining the SEC is getting this rivalry back for college football fans and for these players. And last year, what a conservative approach by Texas. A lot of firepower on that offense, but they relied on their defense to slow down Marcel Reed and just win the game by running the football. And they're able to get out of College Station with a win.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on third down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion in a first down.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Texas Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are both the point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Rivalry born in 1894, Kurt, but all the twists and turns, different conferences since then, so much has changed, but Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Manning. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Moss. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one is brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun. One of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Aggies will line up to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Not able to connect, incomplete. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. They mix it up with a run. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, and this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
7th play of the drive coming up. throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they'll kick it away here. Looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll run this play from a pistol formation. And now the running back's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with the 29. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. Team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid game getting closer to midfield.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Howell makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Dropping back. It's Manning. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That is an impressive start for an emotional game like this. To be so efficient and click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it. Listen to this crowd noise. The stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Grab behind the line. It's Moss. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Reed. Good throw to the left. The sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's Moss. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on the 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. A handoff to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Now it's 2nd down. They'll feed the back again. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. It's Reed. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Aggies. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this 1st down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the 1st down and a new set of downs.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. The quick throw out left, complete. Tackled quickly after that catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Good enough for a first down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Play action here on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Completion. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. The quarterback keeps the football. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. The field goal is good.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. The return is brought down. Makes a start with the next drive. And comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. It reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson, Reggie McNeil. Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
To bootleg, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moss.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Concepcion. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And it's caught across the middle. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. The quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Pretty solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Reed. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The tight end has got it. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Makes it look easy. And we're all tied up now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. The coverage team Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. That's reeled in. It's Moss. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. To throw, it's Reed. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Dives to make them glad for a huge gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. The shotgun handoff here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And it's hauled in with a tight end on a corner route. Tackle right after the catch. The offense is now in the red zone.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Second down.
off the RPO to the right. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's now 2nd and goal.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. To put them on top now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
The extra point.
PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Sacked it to loss back to the 6.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Back to pass. It's Reed. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
go for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's in the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. And Texas really beginning to build momentum, but this one is getting away from the Aggies in a hurry.
I think Texas just has too much overall team speed. I think you see it with the skill players, but even on the defensive side of the ball, it's a big reason why they're winning so big.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Off the play fake on first down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. It's brought down, but they lead backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Reed. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. There was a run-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. He'll ride the back again here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To bootleg here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up the 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moves all the way to the 38.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a run to the left. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
6th play of the drive coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the bat, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. The back's got it. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Eludes a tackle.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here early.
Man, that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. And the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be a return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The completion sets up a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
But it convert with a sneak. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. At the 1st down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
That's a crucial play to keep them out of danger there. A 1st down now at their own 12. Graham behind the line. It's Washington. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game, but they did it in a big way there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To throw, it's Manning. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They're going to run it here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. Has the 1st down and more. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Washington. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Brings up 2nd down.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Dropping back. It's Manning. Running back has it on a screen now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to take your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Back to pass. It's Manning. Caught for the completion. Touchdown, Texas. That's how you finish a play.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw. It's Reed. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of his game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Second down play coming up. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.